10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The sophisticated, smooth operator.
Unless you forget your manners.
Podcaster extraordinaire.
We are the Grizzly.
We don't play games, we don't sugarcoat. If you can't take it, you shouldn't have never walked through the door. Grizzly maulings take place weekly. And as long as you keep it sophisticated, you won't be the next victim.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, I like how you did that, bro.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Oh, the intro.
Yeah, you got. Sometimes you got to let people know that if they come up here with the bullshit, they're gonna catch it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
hey, Grizz.
You know.
Before we started, I want to introduce you to my main apple scrapper, CL Matthews.
What's up, man, brother? How you doing?
What's up, man? What's up, y'all?
What's going on, brother?
That much.
You see the kind of shit you just walked into, so yeah, it's about to turn. But we're about to turn it up because I have a question for the fellas and ladies. If you want to chime in, it's fine too. But fellas, ain't we too old for this online arguing bullshit? Haven't we got? I mean, do you remember a day when, if the argument went too damn long, you was 2 seconds away from throwing punches? But now. Arguments online between men go on for days, and I mean days. And it's like, I'm getting to a point though now, it's just like I done got caught up in it. I just recently had an online argument. I don't even do that shit. I will walk away from shit like that, won't get involved in it. And I even walked into this defending a friend of mine from somebody who I guess had an issue with her from a couple of years ago that he remembered how she curbed him or some shit like that. And I was letting him know, because he was on the page, hey, brother, we're trying to have 30 days of positivity. Can we? And he proceeds, I'm going to say what I want. Well, hold up, sassy nigga. Wait a minute, Sasso. We ain't going to do this shit. Not to me. Not on my page, you won't. And so this man proceeds to call me a bitch-ass nigga. Yes, sir. He called me in literally in bold letters. So, out of my character, I went in this man's inbox and said, let me show you the kind of bitch I am. Tell me where you at, and we could talk about this for real. And I'm gonna have a real conversation that don't include words. And I was disappointed with myself because I was like, why did I even engage? Because I don't know this man, and he ain't worth my time or effort. I kicked him off the page. But then I did go when he finally answered, because it took him a while to answer the text. He finally answered the text, and this is the second time now this man has called me another bitch ass nigga. So he called to me twice. So I said, okay, clown, I don't have time for this. Not to mention, he said, I'm in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, pull up. Bro, I'm in Baltimore. You think I'm driving that far to fight? The fuck's wrong with you? So I say to him, man, look here, clown. I ain't got time for this. I'm done with this, and I'm done with you. He proceeds to say, right after that, your mama. I said, oh, so now you're retarded as well. I got you. Okay, so now this was about to be a hate crime because I was going to beat up a slow person. I did not know you were. I didn't know you threw snack packs up against the wall in school. So you was in that class at the back of the school that was in that little trailer. So you was in that class. I got it. Okay, I understood. It's just, so I had to back away from that. You know what I mean? Because he was one of them helmet wearers. You know, the one that got on that little short ass bus. I was like, yeah, I can't. You know. But then I had
some young dude, man.
Huh?
But this some young guy.
No, but he's about my age, in his 50s. Yeah, in
Mm,
his 50s. And I'm sitting here like,
mm.
I'm disappointed with myself for even going through this bullshit, to even
Yeah.
allowing this man to pull me out of character. And tonight I have a couple of questions for for the panel and for the people that might be in the comment section. So we're going to start it off like this. And Base, I want to start with you, and the question will be on screen.
The last time I argued with somebody?
Yeah, when's the last time a significant argument, something that meant some shit?
I can't think last time I argued with somebody. I might have had a debate, but an argument? No.
Right.
I'm too old for that shit. I'd rather us talk. Grown men talk. Little boys argue. No.
Exactly. Brother CL, what about you? When is the last time you just argued with somebody?
Me and my wife were just talking about this today.
Oh Lord, see?
Yeah.
Don't put out on
No, it wasn't with her.
I tend to get people hurt on this
show. No, it was actually, man, it's been, it's probably been about 3 years since I really argued with somebody because I had to put it to a stop. And that was a family member.
Right.
Wow.
They mean something to you.
You know what I'm saying? That was a family member. So and then after that, I just had to, because at that time I was going through my man I was going through just before my kidney transplant.
Right.
So I didn't need all that stress, man. That's why I don't argue with nobody or debate with nobody on Facebook neither, because I just cut them off. I don't need the stress, and I don't need the childish thing. Sometimes I think people want to do that on purpose.
Right. They trying to get you off your square. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And here's my problem. This is just a question for anybody that may want to answer. Don't you find it bitchy arguing with people on Facebook? It's just the bitchiest thing, because it's like, it's catty, it's feminine. Not saying that all women act that way, because it's not about, let's put it there. I will change the trajectory of what I just said. The maturity level is not there. You're lowering yourself to the maturity level of the person that you're fussing with, because from afar can't nobody tell who the fool is. we just see two people arguing. We don't know who started. We don't give a damn who finished it. We just see two fools. We don't know who the fool is, And I got a couple of videos up here today. Let me see if I can pull up this first one. And so just to kind of, be within the realm of what we're talking about here. So there are people that actually do shit like this. I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, this is what happened with me the other day. Watch this young man right here. That's what you look like when you arguing online.
Okay.
That's what it looked like to argue on. So what part about that was manly to any of us? Like, them fingers was going too. He was pissed. He was whatever the hell made him mad. He was pissed, but he still looked bitchy. And it could have been legitimate anger, a legitimate problem. But you just look like a mad secretary. That's all it is. It looked like you were just typing an angry ass dissertation or something. Like, nobody cares, bro. And then you see a lot of this bitch behavior. And one of the questions I wanted to ask you guys: do you think the downfall or the attack on masculinity has put us in a position where we are now arguing with people that don't mean a damn thing to us. We don't know him personally. We never met him. We probably never gonna meet him. Do you feel like the way that the world is starting to move has really started to take some of the chains out of the masculinity that the world needs to actually run? See, I want to start with you, brother.
Yeah, I think so, man, because we're a bunch of old school brothers here. Back in the day, we before we had this social media thing, you know, you want to argue with somebody, and you have to do it face to face.
Right. You got
You can't have no computer and that like that. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
have to be face to face. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know where who the real brothers are right there. And the ones you know not to mess with.
Yeah. You change your tone with them. you watch your tone with them because you
Right,
already
right.
know you
Brother,
5
I ain't
feet
trying
away
to
from the virtual.
argue with you and that like that. We cool, man. I love you, brother.
Good, bro. We good.
You know?
I just watched that man push a bus over the other day. I'm be damn if I'm fighting.
Yeah, now this social media thing, man. Hey, when I first got on, you know, people got me heated a little bit, but if it wasn't for my wife, she had to yank me and pull the wire and get me away from that crap. Because
Right.
you know what kind of level I can go on. So what I do, I just usually just get rid of these people off my life, off
Yeah.
my page, and that. You want to argue with me and continue, and don't respect my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
don't deal with those type of people. You know, that's why I couldn't. That's why I ain't got too many white people on my page.
And I
Oh
feel
boy.
that. I feel that shit. Brother Bass, what about you, man? What about you, brother?
You know what, man? I was just having this conversation with a young lady before we got on the podcast. I was telling her we were talking about dating, and before social media, dating was fun, and now because of social media, it's like it's like people will put up the fake them to make other people, oh look at me, look at me, look at me.
Mhm.
For example, you taking a woman taking a picture in front of a Lamborghini and got a mink coat wrapped around her waist,
Right.
show what I know about mink coats, but got a mink coat wrapped around her shoulders and letting everybody thinking, she down with the Benjamins, but behind all closed doors, she eating oodles and noodles and sleeping on a mattress
Without
that's
a
on the
bed.
floor.
Yeah, they ain't got a
And
bed for it.
it's like everybody trying to catch up with everybody else. It's so much pressure, and then you know women they ain't got a pot to piss in, like my mother used to say, a pot to piss in and the window to throw it out of.
Right.
But you got 15 kids by 19 different guys, and but yet you got standards. Well, I want somebody with 6 figures. He got to be 6 foot. He got to have the nerve of Tom Cruise, the looks of Idris Elba, the muscles of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And in the meantime, she work at McDonald's.
Right.
Oh,
But you know what, bro? We have seen this dynamic. Now the problem is people have allowed that to be the narrative of the day. They have allowed mediocre ass people to dictate how everything, and because I'm gonna play devil's advocate, it's a lot of guys out here that are demanding wifely things from women, and they are some sorry ass niggas. Sorry as I'm talking about. And here's the thing: ain't nothing wrong with playing no video games, but if that is your first, second, and third pastime, yeah, we may have to have a conversation about your manhood. I have video games right over here. Ask me the last time I played it. I got too much shit. I have too much to do. I got my damn I got the podcast, I got my fragrance show. Now I'm doing music, I do baking. I don't have time for that. I try to have to squeeze in time to spend time with my lady. So it's either lady or video game. That video game, that shit got dust on it right now. It's gonna lose every time. And so for me, it's just like you're asking a woman to put up with that type of shit. And you're saying she needs to be able to cook and clean and suck and all of this other stuff. And you barely bringing home a paycheck. And don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with people saying, you know, doing 50-50 or any of that. I have no problem with that. If that is your financial dynamic, then more power to you. But bro, your 50 gonna have to be more than $300. That's not gonna work. That don't even pay the rent. That don't pay for the food, depending on how big your ass is. So we gonna have to figure out something else here, you know. And I think for me, it's one of those things where everybody has all of these different arguments, like, you know, and I've actually found myself getting caught up in it. Like when you got the women out here, there's recently women say that men are sassy that wear ankle socks. I'm a sassy motherfucker because I got ankle socks on right now. So,
Wow.
Hey, bro, I got ankle socks on too.
Bro, you had to call me. You had to call me Sasquatch. I got on ankle socks right now.
Well, if you Sasquatch, I'm Sasquatch Junior.
Well, I'm the third.
Oh shit!
Hey, when did this become the Sass podcast?
But dang.
It trips me out though. It's just like the thing is, we have so many different criteria that we put people in. And one thing that I've always said, you need to match the shit you asking for.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of us don't do. A lot of us don't match what we're asking for from these other people. You're saying this woman needs to look like the younger version of Halle Berry, but you literally have Bumquisha money. Because let's be real. Finances have always been at the forefront of how we move in society. We just had a lot more integrity back in the day to go with the finances. That wasn't what was led with, but remember, there was a time when parents used to set up marriages. And one of the things that had to be on point, you had to be a man of integrity. You had to be, you had to have some sort of business sense or business acumen, and you could not be broke because they wasn't going to put their daughter in a position to struggle with your ass. And so, as we've maneuvered in today's society, we have had people who've had, you know, struggle love relationships where you chose somebody who you believed had potential. That's wonderful and that's great until they don't live up to the potential. And then you spent however many years with somebody that never did any damn thing. You know what I mean? And so those are the things that take a lot of work. And see, a lot of arguments that people have, like, so I said, as at this age, we're too old for these arguments. Because if a woman says some shit like, you can't take me to Olive Garden, or you can't take me to the Waffle House, or I'm a steak 38 type of woman, or I need to be going to what is the damn insert expensive restaurant here. Yet you just got off of work from Wendy's. You just had a Wendy's burger for lunch, but your palate is so refined that now you have to go to Capitol Grill or Steak 38 or someplace like that, because God forbid if I want to take you to Longhorn, no, that's just beneath me. No, Heifer is right at your budget.
Yeah, they come from all that bad gun fantasy reality TV shows.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people don't know them. Some of them now, them ladies walked on them shows rich, but they weren't rich independently. They were rich because of the guys they was with. That's why they were called housewives.
Mm-hmm.
The men were rich.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't independently rich. They married rich men, or they built a relationship and an empire with that man. Notice, married rich or built the riches. You see, you're not going to always be able to marry a rich person, but you may have enough business acumen in you to build the riches together. And I believe that people that build businesses like that, they tend to stay together a little bit better and a little bit longer because, hey, look, we put too many bricks in this shit to tear it down. You know, if I had to stay up with you for 17, 18 hours trying to get this business plan together and we're both working it, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some stupid shit come in and tear up the damn relationship. Whereas now, if you marry a rich person, it's a microwavable situation because you can just be like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm not feeling it. I'll just take half the shit. But let's not forget, it ain't just men that are getting taken. It's women out here paying. Halle Berry paying alimony right now.
I think what's the name too? What's the name?
Mary J.
Mary J. Yeah.
Mary J. is paying alimony. There are several women out here. See, they don't talk about that too much, but there's several women out here that are paying alimony. Now it's not as many as men. God knows it ain't as many as the men out here paying alimony and child support and all that other stuff. But I think as we start to get into these silly ass arguments online, like when you think about the real life situation, like we might be ready to go to war.
No shit.
We might be about to go to war, and people are still arguing about ankle socks. Ankle socks.
Well, I don't know about you, but mine are quite comfortable.
Man, I'm comfortable as shit. I got and the quality. I got Adidas. Goddamn, my shit is on point.
I didn't know you gonna be bougie.
Man, I had to be bougie. I'm a bougie bitch.
So that's what happened when I shop at the dollar store.
Yeah, you
see, there you go. There you go, right there. $5.
I went to the Mix Max section.
Bruh, I bought some dollar store socks one time before them shits was wash and done.
Oh boy,
That might be the ones I got on.
Man, look, I washed them one time. I really think that they dissolved in the water. Because I don't think I ever seen them socks again.
And look, I thought that was a magic trick.
Right. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, not the dollar store, but $5 store. Yeah.
Was that $5 and below?
$5 and below.
Yeah, $5 and below. Yeah, $5 and below. Yeah. You get 5 socks, $5.
Right. You're absolutely right, bro.
5 damn socks, right. So you got one extra sock to do what with? Like what is this?
Right.
But you know what? But as we've done for the last couple of weeks, we have a new segment on the Grizzly because we try to break up the monotony and we get back to the conversation. Well, I have given people opportunity to send in music so that we will have a music segment on the Grizzly every single week where we play an unknown artist or unknown music prodigy or whatever you may want to call yourselves. You send your music in here to the Grizzly. We will play it online. And the segment is called the music segment, music break. Is it a smash or is it a pass? If it's a smash, you give a thumbs up for the song. If it's a pass, we just toss that shit to the left. We'll let you know. If it ain't no good, we don't like it. We're going to tell you we don't like it. So be cautious sending your shit up here. So I decided to put my song on the chopping block because in case people don't know, I have now 3 songs that are on streaming platforms. I have it on Spotify. I have it up on YouTube Music. I have it up on Tidal. It's also up on Apple Music as well. And I'm going to play one of my songs that I have up there. So let's hit the segment button real quick. So everybody, like I said, this is the music segment of the Sophisticated Grizzly, where we talk about music artists that may not be well known, and I'm a music artist that's not well known, so I'm gonna put my song up there because nobody else sent anything. So we're going to share the screen, everybody. We're going to go right here to YouTube Music. So the name of my song is True Love's Kiss. And in all honesty, it's been getting nice reviews so far online, but I won't keep talking about it. You guys tell me what you think.
Hey, lady. need to say a word, I already know. When I see your beauty, time stays still. Sometimes I can't believe that this love is for real. The moment that you said it was us, loving you every day was a must. I'm your protection. You're all in everything. Us is my direction. I love the joy you bring. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. You're my happiness. I can't name what it is, but there's something about you. You're so amazing. As time passes, my love will never change. My eyes will always see what in my heart remains. I'm amazed by your soul, and your spirit is my light. Your attention is my intention. This just feels so right. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. You're my happiness. You're my happiness. I can't name what it is, but there's something about you. You're so amazing. As amazing as you are, the purest love I've known. There's so much more to come. Where you are, I call home. The places we have been, the places yet to go. As long as I'm with you, my love will always grow. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. You're my happiness. Oh, I can't name what it is, but there's something about you. You're so amazing.
All right, everybody, that was True Love's First Kiss. And that's my song that's right out on Spotify right now. Everybody welcome Miss J. Nicole into the building. What's going on, Jay? How you feeling?
Hey.
Hello.
I'm alive.
Welcome to the building. That's a wonderful thing. But I'm ready for y'all critique. Is it a smash, which is a thumbs up, or is it a pass? Toss that thing to the left. Okay,
It's
all right.
smash.
I like it.
Thank you.
I gotta get out here, guys. Okay, I gotta go pick up my grandmother. Okay,
Okay,
but I
brother.
love the song, man, and the lyrics. I love the lyrics.
Thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
so-
I appreciate it.
Hey, brother,
Yeah,
hopefully you'll join us again.
Yeah. All right, thanks, man.
All right, my brother.
All right,
Yeah.
Tell
brother.
the wife I said hey.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks now.
All
Let
right,
me
bro.
see here. All right, now.
Everybody, I have a request to play it again. Is it okay if I play it again, everybody?
One more again.
One more again?
One
Oh,
more
okay.
again.
All right. Well, I guess, we're going to play this one more time. So let's say share the screen again. Go back here. That's cool. I'm being asked to play it again. So we're going to just bring it all the way back. Once again, everybody, this is True Love's Kiss by Mr. De'Arris Teddy. That would be me.
Hey lady, you need to say a word, I already know. I see your beauty. Time staying still. Sometimes I can't believe that this love is for real. The moment that you said it was us, loving you every day was a must. I'm your protection. You're all in everything. Us is my direction. I love the joy you bring. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. You're my happiness. I can't name what it is, but there's something about you. You're so amazing. As time passes, my love will never change. My eyes will always see what in my heart remains. I'm amazed by your soul, and your spirit is my light. Your attention is my intention. This just feels so right. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. You're my happiness. You're my happiness. I can't name what it is, but there's something about you. You're so amazing. As amazing as you are, the purest love I've known. There's so much more to come. Where you are, I call home. The places we have been, the places yet to go. As long as I'm with you, my love will always grow. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. You're my happiness. Oh, I can't name what it is, but there's something about you. You're so amazing.
Well, everybody, that was True Love's Kiss. So yeah, I appreciate the thumbs up.
Okay, I'm feeling it.
Thank you so
Anyway,
much.
you know what? It's got that 70s. I hear that 70s. Me being a child of the 70s, I hear that 70s. I want to.
Yeah.
Like that groove.
Yeah.
groove.
Thank you. Yeah.
Truth be told, bro, when I first heard it, I'm not gonna lie. As I was putting it together, and when the song came out, I heard Tony. I really did. I heard Tony as I was listening to it, but it was just like it's just a different style of. It's my style, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, I'm gonna make music from the style of music that I came up with, that I listen to, that I like. You know what I mean? And I'm glad y'all liked it, man, because you know, I mean, it's out there now. It's up on Spotify, wherever you have a streaming platform. My songs are available for you to listen to, and I'm going to be uploading more. So it's 3 of them out there right now. So yeah,
Yay! I better get with it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like this is it means something to me because it's like my art. And don't get me wrong, if anybody didn't like it, they don't like it. I understand. Everything ain't for everybody, but I'm glad that y'all saw it to be something cool. So that's pretty cool to me, you know.
But you know what you're doing, right?
What's that, brother?
Now you're provoking others to get in, because now I gotta write me some music.
You gotta write some music, bro. You gotta get back in the game, bro. You gotta get back in the game, bro.
But that one song that I did, disregard that.
Oh, okay. Got you. Disregard.
Please, please.
I got you, brother. I got you. I understand. Hey, I understand, bro. I understand. Hey, Rich, I sent you the link, bro. Come on through, man.
Why be disregarding it?
Because we family, we can talk. And Jay, you were there that night. You're pouring out feelings to somebody that not receiving.
Right.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Far too well.
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though, brother? Is the beauty of the song still stands though. Because even though the person didn't appreciate it, the appreciation for the art of it was like that song. Everybody felt something with that song, even though I understand. Don't get me wrong, I get it. When we all heard it, we felt something. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things where I got shit that I wrote that I'm probably going to put out there. You know, now I understand you don't want to put it out there. I get it. But I have a song that I'm gonna put out there. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough, but it's a part of my journey. You know, it's a part of who I am. It was a segment in my life that, even though it was a painful segment, it meant something. It's a part of my story. It's a part of who I am. It's a part of why I am who I am now, because I had to experience that pain to become the kind of person that I am now. You know what I mean? And you know, for me, your art is your art, brother. Regardless of the reason that you made it, your art is your art. It was what your heart told you to do. Person didn't deserve it, but you deserve to be able to be celebrated for the art that you put out there. Because that's what it was.
You got a way of breaking things down, bro.
When you made my man smile, your baby made him smile.
but Jay, I was trying to hold it. But Grizz is the kind of guy, he could sell me the Brooklyn Bridge and not buy that motherfucker.
Because believe it or not, bro, the music that I'm putting out there, a lot of people have asked me if I made any money, or if it's not. Even though I'm a Capricorn and every damn thing is about money for me. Even breathing air, like, I'm wondering how much money I'm spending on breathing this air right now.
But certain things, when it comes to us, it's just heartfelt. It has nothing to do with money.
Yeah,
it's just because we really love it. We just got to do it.
And the music for me, if money comes from it, that's a bonus. But being able to put my music out there and be able to not even be celebrated for it, just to say, you know, this is a talent that God put in me to be able to put out there, and I did it. You know, like I tell people, if I never sell a book, I'm still a published author. You can't take that from me. I'm a self-published author. So not only am I'm an author, but I'm a publisher as well. So I publish my own shit. And so I'm a podcaster. I was told that I couldn't do that. You know, I was told all of these different things. I was told that I don't know enough about fragrances to be able to talk about them online. Well, you know, 1,500 followers later.
Love when you're trying to do something and you have that quote unquote person that's in your corner that's saying that I support you, but at the same time it's a backhanded support.
Yeah.
But you show up with this question and everything, and then you do it, and then they sitting there trying to ride your coattail. No, motherfucker.
Back over that way. Back over that way.
See, cut the coattail off. You're gonna stay back there with that. I don't need that.
Cut that shit off. I don't need you back. Because the thing is, I've been writing music for years. JB will tell you, I've been writing music for years, and I've never really put it out there like that. You know, I got a book of shit that I've written from back when I was 19, 20 years old, and I never really I think me and JB did 3 songs together, but we never got them out there, you know, like that for me to kind of move in a different direction, because that was not God's plan for me to move in that industry, you know. And so as I've gotten to this point in my life and this age, I still have it in me. I still have the music. I still have the lyrics, you know. I have a different muse now for why I write, because y'all all know who that song was about just now. Y'all ain't if you have to guess, then you ain't been paying me
I was
no
shaking
attention.
my head and Brennan rose to you like, oh,
Everybody know who that damn song was about. Everybody do, you know. And so for me, it's this is one of the reasons why the topic for tonight, not even just because of the argument that I had with that idiot the other day. Let me not call that man an idiot. The argument that I had with that unfortunate young brother the other day. It was an argument online, which I don't do, Jay. And I had an argument online with somebody on a Sophisticated Grizzly page, and he called me a bitch ass nigga. And
when you jump through the DMs and you show them this bitch ass nigga.
But I was disappointed with myself because I was like, why was this person worth any of that? Why was this person worth any moment of my time? I have too many other things that I got to do. And at the time when this was happening, I was celebrating the opening of my cousin's brand new carryout.
Oh,
so I'm celebrating my. Oh, it's actually over West Baltimore. I got the menu. I'm gonna pull the menu up so I can put it up on screen as well. So you guys can see, because I want y'all to go check it out. The food is awesome. My cousin Rhonda is called RJ's. So I will be pulling that up in a second. Everybody, Mr. Rich Hunt is in the building. What's going on? The Gooch Goblin himself. The Gooch Goblin himself.
Hey! I'm not the Gucci Goblin. I was just singing about it.
Okay.
Yeah, he said, you say, hey, Grizz, did you say Gucci or Hoochie?
Gucci.
Whatever. That Gucci.
They know what that Gucci is, man.
I have no knowledge, bro.
They know what that Gucci is. You gotta hear that song. But Grizz.
What's up?
Let me tell you something about your song, man. And I'm being complete honest. You know, I always keep it a stack with you.
Absolutely.
That shit is just like most of Pennsylvania Avenue bitches. That pussy is fire, and so is that. All right.
You know what, bro? I take that, bro. I take that. I appreciate
it. He can't get the words out. Hey, Grizz. He
What's
got
up,
me
brother?
with Pennsylvania Avenue bitches. I'm like,
God,
wow.
Google Photos library.
Hey, Rich.
Oh, man.
Hey, Rich. It's been a while since I've been to 620 North Carolina Street.
Man, listen. It's been a while since I've been to 1515.
You feel me?
That's not even Pennsylvania Avenue, but all right.
It's off of Pennsylvania.
Hey, Rich. I think I was in my early 20s. I had to take that trip to 620, bro. It was pouring down rain. But the doctor said, pull your pants down and bend over the table. I'm like, whoa. You don't know me that well.
Too much too fast.
All I know is I took 2 injections and I walked home to the projects. I felt like I was a robot man.
You ain't had a horse and carriage back then?
I'm sorry, sir?
Horse.
Oh my God.
A horse and carriage back then?
Speaking of, you know, the Fruit Man, that's where they gunned down on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Damn.
Did you see the video?
I was there. I was driving Uber and I was trying to pick up on that block when all of it happened.
God damn.
So I ended up having to turn down another side street, and I'm like, let me get from around these parts. Like now.
That's horrible.
Crazy.
That's horrible, man.
That's horrible.
You know, and the funny thing about it, when you think about shit like that, you got seconds that you can end an entire life. Can be done in seconds. Like, so stupid ass arguments with people that you don't know, are they even worth it? Like let me get this next question. Let me see. Are you okay?
Hey, Rich, did you know that brother?
Here's the question.
I knew of him. I didn't know him personally.
Yeah. So there's the next question.
I was looking for him.
So are you okay with?
I don't know the killer. Don't be trying to set me up, cop.
No,
I don't know that
man.
nigga.
The man that walked around with
I
the
know
horse.
I know of the fruit man.
Now, I believe somebody
I don't know
named
who the niggas
Silver.
that did.
I believe somebody named Silver is trying to get into the podcast, but you have to connect your camera and your microphone before I can let you up.
That's
So
my man. That's my man. Yeah.
yeah, let him know, brother. Let him know. He got to connect his camera and his microphone, so he's gonna have to log into the link so that I can bring him on up. But Rich, what about this question right here? Are you okay with arguing, or do you prefer to just walk away from this shit?
You said connect your camera and what?
Yeah, his camera and his microphone.
And your microphone.
Yeah, make sure his microphone is on and camera's on. I need to be able to see him before I can let him up. Rich, that boy, you
honestly?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah.
It depends on the topic. It depends on the topic.
Okay,
It
that's
depends on the
honest.
topic and the situation. And I say that if it's something stupid and I'm by myself, 100% I'm probably gonna walk away.
Right.
But if it's like if I got my mom's with me and she get disrespected, my girl with me, she get disrespected, or anybody around me, I don't even want to just say women. Just period. Anybody around me get disrespected, I'm a feel away, and I might entertain it, and that's a bad trait of mine. But
right.
I am who I am. I can't. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
my
know.
mouth got me in trouble a lot.
Bro, believe it or not, that's a lot of us. Like, if you say something sideways to my sister or my God rest her soul, if my mom was still here, you said something sideways to her, God forbid, you say something sideways to this lady back here, and see if I don't rearrange every part of your body. I will beat your ass with your legs.
Damn.
If
You see how that
it's so crazy you asked me this question. It's
ahead,
so
bro.
crazy you asked me this question. Just the other day I was getting off of work and shit, right? And I was walking to my car and a nigga was just talking crazy, and I was like, yo, you good? And he was like, yo, fuck you, fat boy, da 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 da. I'm like, all right, you got it. He was like, see, you walking around here like you tough, nigga. I'll leave you stinking and shit. I'm like, nigga, I will call the toughest nigga I know. Jay Nicole didn't answer her phone, so I had to deal with the shit by myself.
Stop playing with me.
Lord.
Great. When I say you missed it Monday after the podcast, I wish you was in studio. This fool right here.
Y'all had a podcast on Monday?
No.
Not last Monday.
Last week. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
And I think we taking this Monday off too.
Oh, the next Monday.
July. I got holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, holiday week. Yeah, because that's what JB was saying. That's what I used to take off. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna take off too. So next week we might not have a podcast. But
wait a minute. The 4th is what coming up
next week.
Next week.
Next Friday.
Monday? Friday.
Yeah. And so I'm not to mention I'm gearing up for the next one, the next AI versus battle. So y'all got to get your songs together because it's the last Wednesday. The last Wednesday in July.
I already
talked to Mr. He Said, and he's ready to do the moderation and all of that other stuff. And by the way, I'm putting one of my songs in this motherfucker. So we're not I'm not pulling no punches. I'm putting some good shit up there. So now if I get my ass kicked, I'm cool.
Okay.
All right, it's all right. But I don't know about that. I don't know.
Hey,
we're gonna see.
Sometimes you gotta put a little foot in the ass just to let you know, like
So, Jay, what about you?
Real quick, my bad. Off topic. Go ahead. Anybody seen that Charleston White fight with the?
Yeah, man, he whipped that Island boy up. He whipped that little Island boy's ass. Y'all better stop thinking these old men can't fight. Stop! Y'all really need to stop thinking these old men can't fight.
Talk about Grizz. He really couldn't fight, but neither could he.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
that nigga ain't got no skills, yo. That nigga was just throwing punches.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like y'all. I don't know if y'all remember. It was a few years ago maybe about 2013, 2014 or so, when kids from high school was trying to fight old men and older guys on the subway and shit. Just starting fights, with older guys on the subway and this, that, and the third. And I remember, here in Baltimore, yeah. It was everywhere though. It wasn't just here in Baltimore. It was happening in New York and Detroit, all kinds of different places. And so I remember one time I was saying, I told people, was I on a podcast then? So this must have been 2017 because that's when I really started the podcast at that time. And I told everybody, y'all, you better watch your kids because the subway I take goes directly to where I'm going to send your kids, Johns Hopkins. I will fuck your kid up. I'm so sorry, but if he's tough enough to throw a punch, he better be tough enough to get that jaw wired because I'm going to break his jaw and I'm probably going to break his arm for putting his hands on him. And I'll make sure I will make sure I get your baby in the hospital safely. I'll get him in there.
You know, it's crazy.
What's up?
Sending them John Hopkins. I want to send them to Northwestern because I know they ain't coming back.
That's like going to Boston.
They suck. They fucking suck.
Trying to do a one-way trip and shit. But yeah, Jay, what about you? Are you okay with arguing, or do you just prefer to walk away from that shit?
I still got a little gas in my tank. People feel the need to play with me, and I've been quiet for so long.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't help it. It
Brother
trickles out.
JB, what's up, man? Go ahead. I'm listening, Jay.
So, like, I had a situation at work. Somebody trying, and I'm like, y'all done bit my tongue way too long, and I didn't get belligerent enough like that, but I let it be known. I said what I said. You want to go beyond that?
That's the thing.
But I said what I said.
Yeah. You shut that argument down, though. You didn't even argue. That was literally like an argument stopper.
Yeah, I got. They went and told the boss.
Let me say something about Jay Nicole, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to tell y'all what she said to me one day. I'm not going to tell you what she said to me. But I was fucking with her so much. She said one thing to me, and I kept that shit going. But that shit stuck right here, even to this day. I know what the fuck it is.
What I say to you?
I'm not going to tell you, because I don't want to hear it again. But when I tell you that shit sting like a motherfucker, nigga. The only person that knows about that shit. The only person that knows about that shit is my best friend. And she goes like, you ain't gonna let that shit go, is you? I was like, fine, not. Nigga, that shit hit.
To me, obviously, if you don't know what I said to me, it was pretty normal.
You gotta learn this Capricorns, man. We say
apparently what I said was very normal. It was a regular day, like saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah. Like, what did I say?
Nah, it was like one of those things I was saying to you. She came back with that motherfucker like that little gut jab and shit, and I was like, nigga, I tried to eat that shit, nigga, but the shit stayed with me.
I'm about to go call T. Like, what he talking about?
It stayed with you because you still think about it. So apparently that shit. Because you still think about it. Like, God damn.
I really don't know what I said.
If T really my nigga, she ain't gonna tell you. She ain't gonna tell you. But I bring it up. I bring it up when it's so bad. I bring it up when I'm arguing with her. I bring it up arguing her. Like, you feel this way because.
Text it to me then. I ain't gotta say it. But just
no, you never gonna let that shit go. I'm not, nigga, because you gonna.
Man, JB said, I don't argue. If it goes past normal resolution volume, I'm out. Not raising my blood pressure for anyone. I'll be dead. Yeah, I feel you.
I can cut you out real monotone and you will never know what the fuck just happened. You're gonna be so confused.
Oh, look, I have literally told people, like, please don't. I've said shit real calm, real cool, real laid back, because I try not to yell and scream and all that. I've actually told this guy, if you don't want to know what the taste of your spleen is, you might want to walk off.
Yeah, like you can get
most people don't even know where their spleen is. So just to hear some shit like that, probably going, fuck with you a little bit. But here's the thing, I meant it, because I know where your spleen is. You might not.
Rich, text me.
Brother Mason, what about you? Here's the same question to you.
Listen, don't worry.
What's that, bro?
Are you okay with arguing, or do you prefer to just walk away, brother? It's Silver. He's still not connected. His device still not connected.
I prefer to walk away.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Miss Shauna is in the building. I am giving you the same question, Miss Shauna. Good evening, Greers. Guess how is everyone doing this evening? We are doing absolutely fine. Shauna, we are discussing of that. What you owe for this shit. For the online arguing and dumb shit. It's arguing with people we don't even know. We don't give a fuck about them. Like, we don't know these fucking people. You know what I mean? And Shauna was like, walk away. I walk away. And that's me. I'm a walk away nigga. Oh, my brother Silver says he's here. He just can't say anything. Well, you know what, brother? If you would like to, you can type, whatever you wanted to say into the right into here into the private chat, and I will read it out for everybody to hear. And if you want to do it that way, that's absolutely fine, my brother. I have no problem doing that. Let's see. And Miss Shauna said, walk away, man. Ain't nobody got time for the dumb shit, man, So so far everybody's like, and Rich was like, it depends on the situation. And I guess for me, man, I gotta right now, if it ain't making me no money, it don't make no sense to talk about it. That's just real shit. If it ain't making me no money, I feel like if you want to fight, put some money up. Do we fight? That's the only reason, because my thing is, what am I fighting for? For your respect? I don't give a fuck if you respect me. What am I fighting for? The love of a woman? She gonna whip your ass with me, so you might want to keep your hands to yourself. Matter of fact, I'll be fighting her more to keep her off your ass. So that ain't gonna work. So what am I fighting for if it ain't for a purse? If it ain't for some dollars, ain't for some cents. I'm a Capricorn. That's how we get down. We'll fight. You just gotta put some money up for it. Now, either way, if I lose, I still win because I'm bringing the bag home with it. So I'm good with it.
And Grizz, because we're recording, of course I'm not gonna say where I work, but I see that shit all the time.
Right.
And it is, at the end of the day, it ain't worth it.
It's not.
It is not worth it.
And fellas, here's a question I want to ask. Well, you know what? I'll ask the ladies as well, because ladies, I want to know where you stand on this as well. So, do you even bother with having online arguments with the opposite sex at this point? Is it even worth, especially with people that you don't even know of the opposite sex? Is it worth the time, effort, and energy that you put into arguing with people that you ain't never gonna meet?
You obviously ain't got shit else to do with your time to come over here, and now you trying to get some relevancy from something, from whatever, because I ain't got no clout for you to chase. But if that's what you want to do, block.
What about you, Rich? Like, do you even bother arguing with women?
No, not arguing. I do not like to argue with women.
No,
I like to have a healthy debate, right? That
I can do.
Both sides feels respected.
Yeah.
Online,
debate,
I don't like to go back and forth online because people got times to think out their rebuttal. I like face-to-face interaction. Like, that's what I like.
Yeah, because you need to think on your feet right there. If I'm standing in front of you, not only are you gonna watch what you say, but you're gonna watch your tone. So if I'm standing there, it's gonna be a whole different energy. That's why I just, for me, it's not.
Don't be with your group of your homegirls sitting there and y'all get in a huddle and shit like, this what you say, bitch. Get it? Fuck these niggas.
Brother Silver, what about you, man? I'm asking both of y'all, man. Like, is it even worth it arguing with a woman either in person or online?
Arguing with a woman?
Yes. Argue with the opposite sex.
argue with a woman, I'll have a debate.
Debate. Right.
I'll have a debate. If you
Right.
come in with me with some bullshit, it's like trapping a rat in a corner.
Oh wow.
I ain't no punk. If you come at me with some bullshit, I'm gonna tell you what I feel, but I'm gonna try to be as respectful as I can.
Right.
Yeah.
Miss Shauna,
And I think
I'm actually saying I like Richard.
It's about leaving with respect.
Yeah, she like your words. She like your choice of words. Healthy debate. She really like. I'm gonna send this. Silver, I'm gonna put this in the private chat. Let me see if this works.
I don't understand why he can't get on. I don't get it.
So try that right there. If you can see if you can use that link to get in. So that might actually work for you. So but yeah, I can't honestly. What's the point? What's the point? Because some people argue to win an argument instead of trying to understand the reason for the argument. You're just trying to win. And in an argument, there really is no winners. In a debate, there is. And Silver said, for me at this point in my life, I'm not going to waste my time, too much time debating or arguing with a woman or a man. I'm guessing that's a man or a woman. So yeah, it's still not letting them in. I'm not sure why it's not letting them in. The man tried to come in twice, but hey man, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with the thing tonight. But yeah, that was
He
his.
said he's using his phone, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Not unless you gotta take the link, copy the link, and put it in Chrome. Because basically, remember you had to do that for a minute.
That's you know what? You're absolutely right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you might have to copy the link and put it in Chrome. If you put it in the Chrome browser, it may actually come up for you. But go ahead, Rich, what you about to say?
He said now he can't hear.
No, I was thinking more about the question, right? And like,
right.
I just want to double down on my answer about the situation because we all humans, right? At least,
right.
I believe we are.
Oh, what?
Human.
we still have shit that's happening in our lives that fucks with us, right? Like
right.
When I was going through the plenty of deaths that I went through, right? If I step down the street, I'm trying to compartmentalize that shit. But somebody might say some shit, and it could be on a lowest scale of the shit, but I might look at it as a big scale because of what I got going on personally, and I might react differently.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you might just give someone that type of energy, but it's not because you want to walk away and shit. Like, you know what, nigga, I got time.
Right.
I got time. Someone needs to
there
pay.
Are people,
and you
people do catch you at the wrong moment.
Got money.
Yeah. Some people catch you at the right time on the wrong day. I feel you. I've had people catch me at the right time on the wrong day. Like, I want to put up what Shauna says. It's someone I don't know. If it's someone I don't know, I'm going to walk away and not waste my time. If it's someone I know, then I may suggest walking away till we both calm down and then talk. That's something that now here's the thing. There's a couple of things that I've noticed with certain ladies. It's not all women, thank God. But there's two things that you can't say. Just with certain women, you can't say calm down or walk away. Because I've told a woman, no, you look, we need to walk away for a second. And she kept getting closer to my face. As I'm saying, look, you need to walk away. So there was that, now understand this. Ladies, for some guys, at some point, you stop being a woman and start now being a challenge. If you get in their face like that. Now, thank God I was able to recognize, this is a woman, don't hurt her. Don't hurt her up, because I was about to, but then I said, let me chill out.
Especially if she shaped like Rasmussen.
Man, I'd have still slammed her big ass. I'd have had her bouncing, bro. So my brother Silver said, if it's a learning opportunity, I may engage in a healthy discussion As soon as it becomes personal, I'm done. In person, I'm removing myself from the discussion online. Bye. Can't do it. And that's why that's why I said I'm disappointed in myself from even engaging with the guy the other day. But I'm calling myself out today on the podcast, letting everybody know, yes, I let this man get under my skin. And that was because
I missed that story.
What's that?
I missed that story.
Oh yeah. This earlier this week. Well, no, it was Saturday. Something happened between this guy. Well, no, a guy put that named Brad. He put up a post on the page talking about some of the posts that were on the page that seemed to be attacking women. And so we all were talking about it. It was like damn near 70 to 80 replies. And at one point, Shy had said something to Base. So then the guy, I can't even remember his name, he came in behind Lady Shy saying to her, ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? And then he proceeds to tell us about something that she said to him years ago. Now, if you holding on to some shit somebody said to you years ago, you clearly ain't got nothing else going on. And you were waiting for that moment to pull that shit out your bag, to say something. And this was the very day that I decided to give us a 30 days of positivity decree. I need 30 days of positivity because all the negative shit on the page, we got to slow this shit down. People ready to fight and shit like that. So let's just slow it down. Let's just see what kind of engagement we'll get with positivity. Rich, when I tell you this man came back at me talking about, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, you won't be silencing me and this, that, and that. I'm like, not trying to silence you. But I'm letting you know you're not gonna just say whatever you want on my page. That's number one. And whatever you got going on with Lady Shy, you guys can talk about it away from the page. And you know, if you're still bothered by something she said a couple of years ago, then perhaps you need therapy. You know, and so still not being a jackass, you know, my man JB said my block ninja is very strong. So he proceeds to come back at me, Rich, and said, and telling me and laughing or whatever, say you can't tell me what to say and blah blah and all of the other shit. And then he called me a bitch ass nigga. Well, I had to clutch my pearls like, I know this motherfucker ain't just call me.
Not the pearls, girl. Come on,
I had to clutch the pearls, bro. I had to clutch the pearls. This nigga called. I said, "Oh, fuck up." So I, instead of arguing on the page, which I still shouldn't have done what I did, I went into his inbox, you know, the messenger, Facebook Messenger, because I figured this needed to be between me and him. I said, look, bitch, if we got to meet, we got to meet. That's it. I'm not for all of this back and forth talking, time and place. That's all I need to say. That's it. I said no more.
Nah, that's where you fucked up, man. That's where you fucked up. That's what you did. You should have went in his page, find his worst pictures, and put that shit on his thread, and just burn his ass the fuck up, nigga. You see the ugly bitch he fucking with, and then you just start burning her the fuck up, nigga. You hit that nigga where that shit hurt.
But you want me to tell you why, bro? I'm gonna tell you because the thing is, I can't. I try not to be that man. That's why I went into the inbox so that we can handle this between the two of us. If we got to meet, we got to meet. Bottom line. So this nigga sends me a text later on saying, "Hey, you can pull up. I'm in Winston-Salem." I'm not driving to Winston-Salem for a fight, motherfucker. Nigga, please. I said, "You's a clown."
Not Winston-Salem.
This nigga said Winston-Salem. First of all,
you
I
ain't
don't
saying
even
no broke ice or nothing like that. Like, sir, you knew that nothing was going to happen. That's why you say, "Let me pop my shit."
Yeah. You said Winston. I'm not driving to Winston-Salem for that fight.
What the fuck you in Atlanta? Hocus Pocus?
This nigga's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and I'm sitting here like, nigga, I'm not driving up there for no fucking fight. Have you lost your guy? I said, you a clown,
hypothetically speaking, you show up to give him them hands, and now he's sitting there like,
oh, this nigga pulled up. Yeah, see, some motherfuckers is crazy enough to pull up on your ass. But the way that my life is set up, you're not important enough, sir. So no. So then I called him a clown, and see, Zod. So Jay, this is when I realized that I was dealing with somebody who used to throw snack packs up against the wall and wear a helmet in school. Because this nigga, right after I said all of that, he says, "Your mama." Oh, so you're slow.
Oh,
I was about to commit a hate crime out this bitch. I was about to beat up a slow person. Now that's just gonna look even worse for me.
That's a federal cat.
Right. So I said, all right. I said, you know what? You go ahead, baby. You go ahead, boo boo.
I go ahead, baby.
You go ahead, baby, little baby. Go ahead. I'm done with you now. I'm gonna be blocking you now. So you go ahead on about your business. Make sure you put your helmet on now. Make sure you put on your helmet. And when they start driving that slow bus, make sure you put your seatbelt on, because I think you fall and roll in the middle of the house. You one of them niggas. So
Hey, Grizz.
This motherfucker gonna say, "Oh, you said this shit, Rich." Damn.
Well, he said some shit.
Fuck you.
Something that Jay said to him. So my man Silver says, "I agree."
You remember that shit?
Huh?
Now I do, and that's a normal comment.
So,
get the fuck out of here.
That was an everyday comment. What you mean?
Shit.
Yeah,
So,
all right, nigga.
Silver says,
That's the only
agree,
one that
don't
stuck with a nigga. Yo.
So Silver says, I agree. Don't
All right,
say calm down or
bad,
relax.
Grace. My
Most
fault,
women
my fault.
take that as an aggressive command. I've learned to de-escalate the situation by changing my tone and asking a couple of supportive questions. I just stopped talking to the motherfucker. I'm not even trying to ask a supportive question. You got on my damn nerves. We just ain't got shit to talk about. Me personally, I do the thing that puts a lot of women off. You done?
Marcus.
So
Grizz,
Greg also
I don't think that's just women though.
Oh no, you can tell a man to calm down. Most guys, if you say, "Hey, bro, calm down, bro, calm down," we most like, you know what, you're right, because sometimes we don't recognize
That's
that
the
we
problem,
at that point.
Grizz.
I don't think
we
it's
don't
the
say it like how you just said.
I don't
We don't
think it's the
say that shit
statement
how you
itself.
said it.
I think it's how you say it. So if you say it in a calm tone, like, all right, listen, calm down. But if you're talking about some calm down, oh, I'm getting hyper.
Yeah.
I'm getting hyper.
But see,
Hey, look, or shut up, bitch.
Listen, just
You
know
say
that
you just asking for hands. You want hands, bro.
you thinking to say that. I
So-
done already blocked you.
So
You already blacked out.
Base, look in the
Grizz,
comment section.
Grizz.
So look in the private chat to see what Silver said to you. Look at the
Grizz,
private
did you
chat
see
real
that
quick.
shit
What's up?
online? Did you see that
Which
shit
one?
online? Because Base made me think about this shit. Did you
What
see
one?
that
Which
shit
one?
online where that nigga said abuse is abuse, and then he go like, well, if we arguing and I tell you to shut the fuck up, you think you should still talk?
Oh shit.
Like that shit is horrible.
Yep. Yeah, I read what he said. Yep. Hell yeah.
No, go. You can read it out loud, brother. We gonna read it out loud.
Read out loud.
Bitch, you can read it. You can read it. Yeah, go
All right,
ahead.
he said, Greg, I saw that dude was acting like a little bitch. He's one of those dudes that's trying to appease the women in the group. He's a simp, not worth the time it takes to snatch him and watch him piss on himself. Mark ass dude.
It's no Marcus.
Dude.
Oh, Marcus. Yeah, so we gonna have to hit him with the LA, you little Mark ass buster. I got time for you.
Punk ass bitch.
Yo, at least he ain't called a nigga a jive turkey.
And that's what they said back in my day, Rich.
Sucker ass sucker.
No, Shauna, I got you one better. Not are you done to say, how do you feel?
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, you want to piss somebody off? Or do like this. This is the one thing that I know for a fact that'll piss off anybody that's pissed.
Go ahead.
You do, man. You just asking for a fight. You do some shit like that.
Well,
I don't understand how positivity pisses people off, but it.
That's.
No.
I think that's how
I
shit
got
hit
one
the
for you,
fan
Grizz.
with me and old girl. Because I was just like, do you feel better? Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jason, if you
What
felt
you
better
got,
than
Rick?
to get it off your chest.
I got one. You know what they hate now?
What's that?
Is when you be like, you got it. He was like, fuck you mean I got it.
You get them confused. What do you mean?
Yeah, fuck you. You got it. You got it. I'm there.
They don't know how to come back to that one.
No, but for real, I've actually I've gotten into arguments with a female, and I'll just stand there like this the whole time. And then as soon as I get a little bit of a break in whatever little tangent she's having, I'm like, "Are you done?"
And it's not even to be smart. I just don't want to cut you off.
I'm no, for real. I want to be done so I can walk the fuck off because I'm done with the conversation already. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Are you done? I don't want to walk away from you while you're talking, but I will be walking away. So are you done?
I seen my girl in her temper, right?
Uh-huh.
And it wasn't towards me, right? Because I'm thinking about what you just said.
Right.
And what I did is I walked up to her like, "Hey, babe, I need you to calm down." And I grabbed her arms, and she looked at me, and she was like, "Okay." Yeah. So what my brother Jay was saying is, it really is. It really is how you say it.
It really is.
It's all about your tone
and the touch. Believe it or not, touch helps too, because
I repeat it to you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
and you gotta make
I'm not
them
gonna
think
lie. I have done the white. Have you ever done the white guy shut the fuck up?
The what? Say again.
The white man shut the fuck up.
What's that?
That's when you point in their face. You shut the fuck up.
No, I ain't how to do that shit.
I've done that too, and that shit didn't turn out well.
I'm gonna have to put that one in the catalog.
No, fuck that.
You gotta add that shit. You gotta add that little emphasis on the end of it. Kind of, put that little extra. Man, they be mad as a motherfucker. No, that's basically a fight. My man said, Miss Silver says, "I'm in person. I'm asking now. What are we doing? What were we doing? What were we?" So he be like, "Well, so what's going? What were we doing?" So my he just said my favorite. That's how you gotta say it. You stand in front of him, you point that finger, you shut the fuck up. You want to hear that shit? You gotta say it out loud. You gotta say that shit real forceful.
And if you say it like that, I don't know why, but I would probably laugh like.
Oh, she laughs every time. She laughs every time. I couldn't say that to her.
What?
Like, first of all, I would never talk to her that way. And whenever I've said it, she laughs her ass off. I kid you not. Like, she literally
can't take that serious.
Can't take it serious.
Crazy.
Hey, Rich.
What's
the work I do where I work, I tend to piss people off, and when they say some shit to me, as they walk away, I'll say "Your mama."
That'll make life turn around real quick.
I think that has lost its power now.
It has. Yeah.
I feel like it lost its power, but I remember a time when that shit was fire. Like I do. Like it was still fire when I was going to school. Like it was still fire.
Yeah.
Like nigga, you say your mama like, bitch, I'm a
hold up, nigga.
Especially
back in the day,
you say something to a person whose mama is dead. It was like that was a no-go.
Yeah,
trigger
get motherfucking shot. Yeah,
unless it was in joking form, like where they started to say your mama.
So say it to my face.
Yeah, y'all remember the shit when we used to put
bend over.
Whoa,
man Silver said you add extra to it. He said you add extra to it. Your mama with the bad built hours. That's why your mama got a little nasty crater.
You remember the niggas that didn't want to fight though? You had to put that shit on their shoulder and be like, "You got a problem with that motherfucker? Knock his auntie off his shoulder."
Oh, no, I come from the time when we put our shoulder on each other. I bet you won't push it. I bet you won't push it. I bet you won't push it.
That's still happening.
And you end up walking in a circle.
Yeah, they call it bucking.
You only do that
at each other.
But Grizz, you only do that shit to the niggas that you fuck with. Like you really don't want to fight these niggas. You
don't want to fight. So you bump shoulders. You walking in a damn circle like, I bet you won't push it. I bet you got shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
you ain't doing
other
that shit.
niggas,
That just somebody that stepped on your shoes while you out at the club, nigga.
nah,
Them niggas off. They fair game. Yeah.
that's
The nigga that you
that's
love and shit, like we really shouldn't be doing this shit. So let's just
fight. But apparently, this is what
let's see
got
who the alpha
You
now.
know what I mean? 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've actually gone to a nigga house to fight him, and this, believe it or not, is similar to what Busta Rhymes said. I've actually gone to a nigga house to fight him, but you know his mom answered the door, and how you doing, Mr. So and so? Is what's his name home? So I'm not gonna disrespect his mom. So you already know, you don't go down there. Even if I'm coming there to fight your son, I'm not gonna disrespect you. You know, it's something between me and him. And believe it or not, remember, back in the day, our parents would still let us throw hands. Because apparently we got to get that shit out. And believe it or not, the next day we cool. Next day we cool as shit.
Forget. It was me. There was only 3 girls in the neighborhood. Me, my 2 little cousins. Everybody else is little boys. So of course we running up and down the street, hopping fences, all of this. Then this other family moved up the street and they had a daughter and a son.
Right.
For the longest time, it was this little girl that lived like 3 blocks over. We didn't know because she never brought her ass outside. Somehow the sister and the girl became friends. The sister didn't like us. And so the little friend, she would always buck bad and talk shit from down the street. She wouldn't be nowhere near us. Like, say, for instance, you stand in that Jerry studio.
Right.
She would be across the street at the gas station talking big shit. Eventually, she came down one day. She came to the end of my yard. And she was like, I'm going to stop being scared of you bitches. And we looking like, what? She walked back home and came back with her mama. Mama came around the corner with a cane.
Come on, bro. You just asking to be laughed at.
Listen, my grandmother was with the shits. She was sitting on the porch. She was laughing so hard. Listen, my grandmother is dark skinned. Well, she was. She's deceased now. She was dark skinned. She was very dark. But she was laughing so hard, she turned colors.
She turned chameleon out that picture.
She turned colors. And we looking at her like, what we supposed to do with this? She went and got her mother on us, so we ain't even do nothing. She was like, well, y'all can do it. I was like, is this permission to... She said, yeah. Bitch, come here.
It's time to fight.
Come here.
You brought your mom and everything, so you got witnesses and shit.
Her mama got mad. She said, wait, there's 3 of them?
Bitch, I got a cane.
I love stories like that, yo.
And I'm always the smallest out of everybody. So they looking like, her? She is the one you talking about something? I'm like, go home.
Oh, I'm about to start posting my man Silver stuff. This is what Silver just wrote. No. Don't
touch me. Don't touch me.
Some niggas need that back up shit though. It ain't always about that touch and shit. Like you was talking about walking away. Like if y'all ain't never had a nigga try to just follow you and you just feel unsafe in the moment. Some niggas need that.
Yeah, they need that back. Yeah, that back up shit. They need that back up punch.
You need to hit that.
You gotta hit that little jab. Back up, motherfucker. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you gotta back up.
And you
know what you fire off that jab is to fight. It's time to fight.
You gotta keep your stance because you don't know how he gonna respond.
Right. Bad reflex. She was too close. She was in my personal space. Like a little butt.
Because a lot of motherfuckers got a plan until they get hit. Mike Tyson ain't never lied. Everybody got a plan until that first punch come.
You ain't shitting, bro. You ain't never lied.
Because I remember the very first time I got punched in the face. Very first time I got punched in the face. I think I paused for a good 5 seconds. I still ain't figure out what the fuck just happened. I knew my face hurted. I just didn't understand that's how fast that nigga hit.
Why your face was hurting?
I didn't understand. I was like, now, don't get me wrong. I dusted that motherfucker up something fierce. But that punch came out of nowhere. We was playing basketball. He was talking shit to me. I just started talking shit back. And the problem is not talking shit, but talking shit and winning at the same time. So that's when the nigga get mad. So I'm winning and I'm talking shit. So then he decides to take the basketball, throw it at my head, And I caught the shit and I tossed it down. I said, what the fuck you want to do? Before I said do, bop. I'm looking around at motherfuckers like the nigga.
Y'all see that?
I know you. This motherfucker ain't just. So then he goes to cock back again. That's when I went all up. I went all up in that face, all up in them ribs. Picked his ass up. And here's the thing: I was bigger than him, so I picked him up and slammed him. And you already know what happened after that. That nigga got hands and feet. I dumped a mud hole in his ass and walked it dry.
Let me tell you, Grizz, I had the same experience. I got into some shit when I was in middle school, right? And a motherfucker punched me in my face, and I looked, and it's like, as soon as that shit connected, I looked at everybody else, and everybody else's face fucked with me. The punch didn't hurt, but that shit fucked with me. I looked at everybody else's face. It was like crazy. So I go like and I swing wild, and the motherfucker put me in a headlock. The problem was she had some big ass titties. So I was looking at the nip.
Wait, did you get beat by a girl? Is this that 5 that you were talking about?
Huh?
This is that 2 and 5 you was talking about?
So?
Oh my God.
Titties whooped my ass. That bitch said, woof, woof.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the worst fight I ever got in. The worst fight I ever got in. It was a nigga. He didn't realize he wasn't paying attention. Before I say that, let me say what Shauna said. Or the ones that don't even say anything but have those crazy eyes, or eyes where it goes in each. Yeah.
Oh, they got blue eyes.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
Yeah, they blew one blew that way, one blew that way. But no, I actually had I was arguing with a girl. I think I was walking past our house or some shit like that. This bitch come to the door talking about I'm talking loud or some shit. She got a robe on or something, right? So she come to the door, she talking shit. I said, bitch, ain't nobody paying you to fucking. I'm like, I'm really, jaw jacking at this bitch. So apparently the nigga that was in the house with her was unhinged. Worst fight I ever got in. Nigga came running out the house, butt ass butterball naked. Don't nobody want to fight a nigga with his dick out. You just don't want that fight. Because as soon as it touched any part of my body, the fight's over. Like Kevin Hart wasn't lying when he said it. As soon as that touched any part of my body, the fight's over. Because you just touched me with the. I don't care. I'm not even trying to get it. I just backed away. You got it, bro. Like you.
I don't know. I definitely fight a nigga with his dick out. And when that shit get hard, it's gonna make me even mad. It's gonna even make me mad. Nigga, like that nigga got to die.
I don't know, bro. Rich, if he got a long dick, I ain't trying to lose an eye, bro.
Yo.
hey, Grizz, I'm gonna go home with a pat thinking, what the fuck? What did I achieve?
I feel like that's my
fault. I got dick slapped.
That was my fault. My bad.
Now I gotta go to the eye doctor.
Yo, Bass, you took it too far, my guy. You took it way too far.
I agree. I gotta
tell the eye doctor I got penis slapped. I don't know what the fuck to do. All I was saying is if a guy is ass naked charging against me, I think he's trying to rape me. I'm fighting for my life.
I'm running. No, you just run.
I'm not running nowhere. Why would I show him what he wants? The ass. It's like I'm not showing my ass.
You done fuck my man Silver up over here talking about the damn nipples and shit.
He said, hey, Rich. Hey, that's when I'm moonwalking.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. We scrapping. It was like, yo, you bring that dick any closer to me, I'm beating your ass.
I'm not fighting a naked dude. Fuck that.
No.
Well, it's different for me. If you're naked and you try and fight.
Now I'll fight a naked woman.
Look. We gonna get busy. We're gonna get busy.
I'll take my chances with a naked woman.
My man, he said, wait a minute, I got to post this shit. It says, because if you just find a random broom handle somewhere,
right.
He said, hit that motherfucker with a broom handle. Nigga ain't touching me with his purpose. No, you going? Hey, bro, you will not be
That
touching
nigga
me
get
with the
his
peepus.
ass whooped.
That
The
shit is
peepus is
I don't
not
give a fuck.
touching me. Damn it!
No, I
I
Nigga
walked
get
away
his
from that
ass
fight so
whooped.
goddamn fast. Like, nah, bro. First of
I'm
all,
not.
the shock of a naked man standing like this. Like, no, we
no,
no.
fuck that. No,
That's
Oh, and then we
Melvin
got
from
the
Baby Boy. It's a no.
right.
It's a no.
no.
I'm not
I ain't
fighting
fighting.
the naked ass
I
You
am
man.
know
not
he
fighting
got
the
rap
naked
too
dude.
tight. He
Dog.
trying to
Fuck
fight
that.
you naked.
And you already know what's the go-to move of most guys trying to wrestle.
Yep.
I ain't wrestling no naked
He's going
ass
like
man. Cause
this.
see,
Nope.
Yeah.
yeah, you
Right here
yeah.
next to
Matter of
it.
fact, we Greco-Roman, motherfucker. You out this way.
Yeah.
You all the way out here. I'm on your shoulders. No
Hey,
part
hey,
of your
hey,
pelvis
hey.
comes near me.
Hey, Grizz.
What's
And my
up?
luck, that motherfucker talking about, come on. He look like the cowardly lion. Put him up.
What happens to Murgatroyd?
What happened to Murgatroyd?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
hey,
my
look,
God,
hey, Jay, we get ready to fight. His shit getting harder. I'm like, no, fuck
No,
that.
you see,
dude.
and see now I don't even know how I'm gonna deal with that. Like I done punched your ass, and now you pointing at me from the wrong fucking direction.
Yeah, fuck that. No. And then you hit that motherfucker. And he start peeing. No, fuck that.
No, real shit. Let me tell you, Grizz, when I was in high school.
Rich. Hey, Rich,
When I was in high school, right?
Rich, now I smack the piss out of him.
Literally.
Y'all wildin'. You wildin'. When I was in high school, right? I was playing football. Right? And you know, wrestling was there. So I was like, all right, it's another reason why I could get stronger. So I'm like, all right, boom, I'm gonna get into wrestling and shit. I was sitting in the motherfucking gym, and the nigga was sitting there talking to me like, yo, this shit's crazy. The coach was up there, was giving his little speech and shit. And he goes like, if this not for anyone, you can stand up and leave now. It's no hard feelings. And he was like, yo, last season we went against Dunbar and the nigga got hard on my back. I said, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And I walked the fuck about it, that bitch. And I ain't never looked back again. I was like, nigga, in football, we wear cups. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas doing over here. It's not for me.
My man Silver got something else that he read.
But I seen a few football players hump other niggas before they get them down. Like, why you doing it?
Yeah. Them niggas wilding, yo.
That's that Diddy bullshit.
hey, Grizz, you remember Viscera?
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember his
Grizz,
ass used to hump you in the damn ring. Yeah, he used to hump people in the ring.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. That would have been the last match that me and him ever wrestled, and it would have been the last time you saw a Viscera because we not even. There's no more wrestling after that. When we go outside, I got to cut you. You got to get cut.
Who was dude from ECW, Grizz, who threw the nigga off for real? like it was a black dude.
Shit. What's his name? Jack. What's his name? New Jack.
New Jack.
New Jack.
He was like, hey, that nigga tried to kill me. So guess what? I tried to kill him.
Yo. No, New Jack was crazy. Yo, New Jack actually stabbed somebody in the ring. New Jack was
these motherfuckers are wild.
Yeah, God rest his soul. God rest his soul. But New Jack's wrestling was different. He wrestled for real. He wasn't,
Oh yeah.
He wasn't a storyline.
That nigga probably went to hell. That nigga wrestling with the devil right now.
Big time, yeah.
But look, man, I think honestly tonight this was fun as fuck. I didn't expect it to be fun.
Funny, man.
I didn't expect it to be fun or funny, but the shit was it was all right. This was good. I like this. So before we go anywhere, Rich, it is on you, my brother, to let everybody know where that y'all can be found every single Monday night, my brother.
All right, I don't want to misspeak, so forgive me, Jay, but I believe we taking another Monday off for 4th of July, but the following Monday we'll be right back with the Mass Creator, the Slut Gang CEO, Richie Rich, Van Gogh, Scott T, and my Big Brother, gang banging, J. Nicole, and of course, you know Grace always be right there by our side and shit. It's the grown man clique, baby. What more do you want me to say? Holla at your boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Stephen A.
Right? Because somebody said the
Stephen A.
tattoos on my hands are gang tats.
Oh shit.
Mind you, the tattoo on my hand says love.
Hey, if I love you,
what does it mean?
I
It's
love
saying
you.
love, and it's
But
like, oh,
if
you
I
got
hate
gang
you-
tats. I'm like, what? That's
I
not in the
love
game.
it.
That's not in the gang tat. Like,
You know what, Jay? You should actually do like what's the name, Border Wyatt, and have the hurt and heal on your hand. Hurt one on here and heal right there.
I think that's Quad. I think Quad got something written. He does have something written across his knuckles, but I can't remember what it say. I think it say something along that line.
Like hurt and heal.
Mine's
Okay.
wrong.
Well,
Hey,
Mrs.
hey,
J,
hey, Grit, you know he got that from Do the Right Thing?
yeah, he from the because I think he said it. He said it.
I
'cause he
watched
got
the
it from,
documentary.
what's his name's
The Love
what's
and
his
Hate.
name's Rings, Love and Hate. Yep.
Yep.
But
Yep.
Miss J, you already know they ashy in these streets. Let them know how to unashify their asses.
Yeah, but taking too long to come get your scrubs, and guess what happened? I sold out of them again. Hit me for your scrubs, your body butters, your shower gels, and now introducing your little car air fresheners, office air fresheners, wherever you want to put them. Come to J Amore, J.Amore on Instagram. Come see me. You can DM me. I will give you with all the information that you need. We now have bundles also where you get one of everything: a scrub, a butter, a gel, and a complimentary air freshener. Come see me. Y'all better hurry up, because yeah, as you see, them scrubs, they came and they went. Came and went. Sold out
Yes.
again.
Y'all better come. Make sure you get your hands on the scrubs. I actually got on the Aventus body butter right now, and I'm smelling rather fancy out this bitch. I'm smelling fancy out this bitch. But Brother Bass, any words of wisdom for the people in Grizzly Land? Let's
Yeah, don't
leave it
whatever you do. If you get into an argument with a dude, if he naked, don't fight him.
we ain't got to say much. So yeah, don't because the last thing you want. I don't know if you ever watched the Kevin Hart. Shout out to Kevin Hart if you ever watched the special. Last thing you want is to try to reach for the nigga and then you grab his dick.
No, fuck
That's
that.
the
The
end
last
of the
thing
fight.
you want to
That's
do
the end
is
of the fight.
scream.
That's the end of the fight. You gonna scream
Last
if
thing
you
you want
grab.
to do is open your mouth. And
Hey, Rich. Hey, Rich. I remember. I remember when I was in the police department. I got a call for an overdose. So I get to the house, and this years ago. I'm in patrol. Mother says my son's in the basement, and he been getting high all day, and I don't know what to do about him. So me and about 3 other officers in this lady's house, regular row house. She say in the basement. All of a sudden, I go to the top of the basement door. I hear something growling, and the motherfucker come to the bottom of the step, buck naked. He got fucking Vaseline all over his body, and he's foaming at the mouth. And he come like something out of a horrible. He come running like, ah! Of course, we ran out the fucking house. I was like, I don't know what the fuck. All I know is homeboy naked and greasy. We get outside. It's a bright sunny day. So me and my buddies, we with my coworker, we trying to figure out how we gonna get this motherfucker. We know he's a mental case. He's high, and he got fucking axle grease all over his body. I mean, everything was covered in axle grease. So he come outside to me, like for Chris Rock, So this motherfucker, he come running at us. We try to grab him, slipping and sliding. We can't hold shit. Put handcuffs on him, they slide off him. I'm like, this is some
This
fucking
nigga would have got
bullshit.
tased. I done threw some rocks at him.
No, we ain't had no, we couldn't do no shit like that. No.
I done threw some rocks at him.
Right here.
No.
I want y'all to understand this. Today is June
we had to use
the
hands and
25th,
handcuffs. Especially when mom
2025.
says my son
And they finally admitted he went to a Diddy party.
Who did?
Yeah, but I left.
He
Before they.
admitted he went to
Yeah,
a
but I
Diddy
left
party.
before they started passing out body oil. See, hey,
Clearly,
Rich,
the body oil was
Rich,
already in place.
Hey, Rich, Diddy had his own Diddy butters.
Listen, they trying to get that dismissed. My man is walking away
What did that-
tomorrow.
I
Oh,
think,
yeah, that
I think
nigga come home.
if they get him or anything, Trump gonna pardon him. So
No, they not. He
I'm
not getting it. That thing gonna get dismissed.
I'm gonna end the
That nigga come
podcast.
home.
Go ahead and talk about this some more. So everybody, make sure that you like, share, subscribe to the
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
because it helps the channel to grow.
Bam,
And please
bam,
make
bam,
sure that you.
bam, bam.
What do we have to write now? What are we doing? Is we doing the Diddy shit? Anyway, make sure that you like, share, subscribe to the content to help the channel to grow. Make sure you hit the bell icon so that you're notified each and every time we upload a video. My name is Mr. De'Aris Teddy. If you like what we had to say, we love you and appreciate you. And if you don't like what we had to say, and you got a problem with what we had to say, you got some shit that you want to say about some shit that we said tonight, Miss Jane and Nicole, why don't you just tell them what the fuck they can do?
You shut the fuck up.
and get your oils. Get your bitty oils.
Or you can just shut the fuck up. Have a good night.
Sophisticated, grisly, mostly passion, caution, dedication, caution, fragrance, summer leader, caution, De'Aris Teddy, it's time, caution, De'Aris Teddy, Grizzly, sex appealed, caution, passion, caution, dedication.